Of course, Trump appears, despite dashing the hopes of many a Trump hater, appears to have recovered from this so far. Though the doctor, I'm not sure if the out of the woods, I don't know what the metric of out of the woods is yet, but it appears to be closer, if not there. But what that means is the things that he took, Rodney. He took antibody treatment from Regeneron. He took remdesivir. Is this an opportunity for investors in this space? We're seeing, which treatments work if something becomes approved by the FDA for wide use. Is this an opportunity for investors?
It is, but boy, you got to pick the right one. And that's the hard part of investing in biotechs, because most potential drugs fail. And so maybe the one with Regeneron and Gilead works. Maybe it becomes the standard of care. Maybe it doesn't, because there's so many different therapeutics, which is what we're talking about, that are in trials right now. We could have another one that leaps ahead of it, and then this one falls away. And so investing in biotech is essentially best done with a basket of things that are taking different approaches to the same problem, knowing that some number, call it 4 out of 5, aren't going to work, but number 5 might be a home run, and hopefully it makes up for the other 4. This space is really, really crowded right now. It's called a crowded trade. Lots of people have pushed up the valuations of these stocks because of COVID-19. You have to ask yourself, how much money are they going to make? Because we're moving to the investment side. I, just like everybody else, would love to see a therapeutic in the market tomorrow. But because there's so much publicity, rightly, around this particular situation, if a company develops a therapeutic, it's going to have to be priced near zero, because they would be essentially drummed out of the nation if they were seen profiting off of this in any big way. Nobody's going to worry about a little bit of profit, but it is not going to be what you would think of as, a thing that makes their value for the next decade, because they won't be able to price it that way, because everybody's going to expect it essentially for free. And so I really struggle with this particular thing. I want it developed, but I would not be rushing out to buy something just for this particular virus.
Yeah, so tread carefully. You could get that home run. You could get a lot of strikeouts, and it's something that you think might be a home run might just turn into a base hit.
Exactly. That doesn't pay for all the strikeouts.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. But maybe could it be that a company, one of these big guys, maybe it's not for this drug in particular, but maybe this sets up the company for growth later.
Absolutely. And I think the better thing to be looking at through all of this is we as a nation have poured so much money into biotech and research because of COVID-19. I believe we're going to see a tremendous number of treatments, therapeutics, and vaccines over the next 3, 4, 5 years come out of this. And at the same time, President Trump has leaned on the FDA and, of course, changed some regulation on getting new drugs to market with right to try and fast track and other things. And the nation has leaned on the FDA to say, hey, man, get off the dime and get things approved, not without safety, but faster than you were before. And so more research, faster approval. I think we become a healthier nation in the years to come because of this, and that's a wonderful thing.